In this video today, I want to compare the Ford F-150's trim comparisons for the 2026 Ford F-150s. Now, Ford has 9 trim levels, and it can be tough sometimes for somebody to go into a dealership and decide, which one do they really want to own, especially when it comes to maybe budget as well. So, going to focus on these some of these trim levels here. Hopefully, you'll have a better idea of when you go into a dealership which one you want to buy this year or next year. So, because like I say, Ford does have quite a bit of comparison to show people when it comes to their lineup here. So, few vehicles in the automotive history have had production runs compared to that of the Ford F-150, of course. Ford has the full size truck, is now deep into its 14th generation, and it consistently holds the title of being the best selling vehicle in the United States for quite some time as well. So, Ford introduced the current incarnation of the F 150 back in 2021 and gave the pickup a major updates for 2024. So, you're probably not going to see too much being updated here. I wouldn't think for the next maybe couple years. Now, the Blue Oval has diversified the F-150 trim lineup to offer an overwhelming amount of configurability. That includes 9 trims, 6 powertrains, 3 cab styles, and 3 box lengths. Now, price starts at $40,085 to be exact for the entry level F-150 XL, and it soars into 6-digit territory at $113,000 for the fire breathing supercharged Raptor R. Now, I know that's quite a bit of money. Most people are not going to buy that truck. 2026 Ford F-150 XL. Let's go over the pros and cons here. Now, although the 2026 model for the XL is the most basic trim, as you may know, there are plenty of configurations available for it. So, including options with all 3 cab styles, bed sizes, and you can go with the 2.7 liter twin turbo V6, is equipped as standard and an output of 325 horsepower and 400 pounds of torque. And Ford also offers the XL with a 5.0 liter V8 engine and a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 on all F-150 models. Comes with a 10-speed automatic transmission, that's standard, with the XL model being the base trim. 2-wheel drive is standard, with 4-wheel drive as an available option. So, 4 electronic locking axle ratios are available with limited and non-limited slip options also on the XL. So, now 2026 rolls out on the 17-inch wheels for the XL. This entry-level model also comes standard with LED lights, of course, manual folding mirrors, and a removable tailgate. It also comes with 2 front tow hooks if 4-wheel drive equipped. Inside the cabin, there's a 12-inch infotainment touchscreen and black vinyl flooring. Either cloth or vinyl seating is available as standard. Ford equips its Copilot 360 2.0 suite of driver assistant features to cover the active safety basics, and non-adaptive cruise controls is standard. Now, the Ford connectivity package is standard for a year. A lot of the F-150's more desirable features are available through packages and standalone options. The XL High Equipment Group, for example, adds a 17-inch silver painted aluminum wheels, if you like those, chrome bumpers, LED fog lights, a rear window defroster, rear privacy glass, and Ford center console for the work surface. However, the entry level F-150 XL is light on luxury. So remember that. So if you want premium seating surfaces and upgraded technology, you'll need to step up to one of the higher trims. Now, pricing starts with this one at $40,085, which is well below today's average transaction price, but steeper than Ford's smaller and more modestly priced compact Maverick and midsize Ranger. Now you got the XLT. So this is the pros and cons of the 2026 Ford F-150 XLT. Two steps above the 2026 Ford F-150 XL is the XLT grade, which sits between the Style Focus STX and the heart of the market Lariat trims. So you lose the option to specify the 8-foot box as well as a combination of the 6.5 box with the regular cab, but gain more paint colors with the XLT. It has all the same engine options as the XL, but can also be had with Ford's hybrid powertrain. So if you want the hybrid, the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 and an electric motor developing a total of 430 horsepower and 570 foot-pounds of torque. All hybrid F-150 trucks come standard with four-wheel drive, remember. So that's standard. If you get a hybrid, it's going to come automatically with four-wheel drive. The 2026 Ford F-150 XLT is positioned as being slightly more upscale than the XL, of course, with standard 17-inch silver-painted aluminum wheels on two-wheel drive models and 18-inch wheels on four-wheel drive models. Ford paints the XLT's bumpers to the same color as the body's paint and outfits LED lights, fog lights, as standard equipment. Inside the cabin, there are carpeted floors, carpeted floor mats, though cloth seating remains standard. Ford keeps the same 12-inch central display as the XL, but adds zone lighting since the XLT is fancier than the regular XL, the XLT models, and higher also get a 12-inch digital instrument cluster. So there you go. Like the XL, the XLT can be equipped with features from higher trims. So you got your power adjustable seating, dual climate control, a wrapped steering wheel, an auto dimming rear view mirror, heated front seats, keyless entry, and among some of the more desirable features that can be had in the 301A and the 302 packages. Now, the FX4 off-road package is also available with hill descent control, off-road suspension, and a rock crawl mode, and skid plates as well for the XX4. Now, that said, there are, far more off-road capable versions of the F-150 available on the trim lineup, Tremor as well. So, with a starting price of $47,490 for the 2026 F-150 XLT, it's a steep hike over the XL model. However, the cabin is considerably better suited for daily driving as opposed to the work-focused mission of the XL. Now, what's more, shoppers who want hybrid power and the added efficiency that come along with it pay handsomely. It adds between $3,305 and $13,165 to the price. But still, the 2026 Ford F-150 XLT represents a strong value, especially for those who don't intend to put a hybrid truck in their garage. So that's one of the trucks that, I would probably consider looking at very closely. Now you've got the 2026 Ford F-150 Lariat pros and cons. Ford begins to pile on the features with the 2026 F-150 Lariat trim. Only two beds are available with the Lariat, the 5.5 and the 6.5 beds, with the sole choice of the crew cab body style. Gone is the 2.7 liter twin turbo V6. Now the 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost V6 engine making 400 horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque is the no-charge offering. And the V8 and the hybrid options are available if you want those. So the F-150 Lariat gets an 18-inch aluminum wheel standard, as well as power folding mirrors and memory settings. Now, the Lariat's headlights gain corner functionality, helping you better see where you're going at nighttime. This is also the version of the F-150 thanks to the standard chrome covering the grille, bumpers, and door handles. So if you get the Lariat, you get more chrome as well. Inside the cabin, many of the features that are extra on the XLT now come standard with the Lariat. So, you have the B&O sound system by default. Other luxury upgrades offer the XLT include Active X synthetic leather seating and heated and ventilated seats. Now, this trim is the lowest in the lineup to get the Ford's, fold down console shifter that's intended to make room for the flip out tray table that allows you to, do more work in case you're on the job site. Now, at the mid-level trim though, with this one with the Lariat, you get a 20-inch to 22-inch wheels, side steps, power adjustable pedals with memory settings. You've got the ambient lighting, heated second row seat, and a B&O sound system with 14 speakers instead of just 9. As far as value is concerned, you get a lot more equipment on the F-150 Lariat than the XLT. Now, this model starts at $62,355. That's almost $15,000 more than the XLT. So now we have the Raptor. Now, the pros and cons in the Raptor here, folks. Now, this one ain't cheap, so get ready for this one. The Raptor R, like any other F1 trim, all Raptor models use four-wheel drive, of course. A hotter version of the Ford's 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, which is producing 450 horsepower or 510 pounds of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds, but the trade-off is the Raptor's thirst. Fuel economy is not great. It's 14 city, 18 highway, 16 mile per gallon combined, which is the second worst in the lineup after the Raptor R. With its 5.2-liter supercharged V8, you can crank out 720 horsepower, 640 foot-pounds of torque, and this sucker will go 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. And again, it's not great on fuel. Now, the Raptor comes equipped with a strong suite of technology. There are dual 12-inch displays, a 15-inch speaker, BMO sound system, a heads-up display, and adjustable pedals and memory seatings. You don't have to do without luxury, though, of course, because the Raptor has power-adjustable front seats that are heated and ventilated with leather surfaces for both rows. So it's all leather seating, of course. Furthermore, now Raptor will include a carbon fiber interior accents, dual valve shocks, leather, and these features are either available as part of the Raptor 37 package and the Raptor R's standard equipment. The Raptor and the Raptor R deserve their status as objects of desire. Though they are the most expensive trims within the F-150 lineup, the Raptor starts at $81,800, and the Raptor R begins at a whopping $113,725. That's not cheap. Now, if it was me, I would be going with the XLT, but that's just me. So which 2026 Ford F1 trim is best? The most recommendable version of the F-150 comes down to your budget, of course. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Now, if you're thinking budget-wise, you're going to go with the XL models are the best. If you're going to go for even like job site as well, if you're going to be using this truck on the job site a lot and you don't want it to get it, you're not worried about getting it dirty. So you're not worried about, having a luxury truck and getting it dirty all the time. Go with the XL. Now, if you're thinking, the best of the bunch here, I think is the XLT. You still have a little bit of luxury, and it's a great, vehicle for the job or just city driving. Now if you want the off-road monster, you would go with the Raptor, of course. Here's the prices of some of these. Now the XL, $40,085. STX, which is between the XL and the XLT, that's $44,650. The XLT is $47,490. The Lariat comes in at $62,355. The Tremor, $67,710. The King Ranch, $68,620. The Platinum is $71,595. And the Raptor, now this is the starting price of the Raptor, $81,800, and it can go as high as $113,000 for the Raptor R. So there you have it, folks. That is the video for today. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.